Hello everybody, BrioS here, and today I decided to take a relook at the XPLs lasers because this new weapon system, when it was introduced in August, honestly was just too goddamn pathetic, sucky at the suckiest level. But in the September patch, it got some much needed love, and I decided to see whether it actually makes a difference to this weapon system. And to do that, I decided to take this mech out, so I thought I'll just share the build with you guys, make a build video for you guys. So this, my friends, is the classic iconic 50-ton inner sphere battle mech, the Hunchback. The variant I have for you today to test Medium XPLs lasers is a Hunchback 4P, bracket P for the Platinum Edition, which gives me a nice 30% C build bonus. But the pattern you see here is the very unique PC gamer pattern, one of the nicer unique patterns, so yeah, I like it. So anyway, let's take a look at this build. So like I said, this build is to test the Medium XPLs lasers. So all I'm running is 7 Medium XPLs lasers. That's it, simple. 7 of them, 6 in the hunch, 1 in the hit, because these are all high mounted. The arm ones are really low, so I'm not using them. Using the tonnage instead to give me 18 double heatsinks and an XL 265 engine to reach a very decent speed of 85.9. With these short range weapons, you want to move in close, reposition, and basically be very mobile. That's how I feel XPLs lasers should be played. Mobile, doing damage over time, hitting when you can, especially when the enemy is occupied by the aggro of your friends. It has a TCOM Mark 1 just to boost the range of the Medium XPLs lasers. So in terms of quirks, well, might as well go through the quirks. If you look at the quirks here, it has a heat reduction of 5%, laser duration of 10%, and a medium laser family HSL of +3. So 7 XPLs lasers generates no ghost heat. And in terms of skills, kinda unique because they're XPLs lasers. If you look at this, I am not taking laser duration. No laser duration nodes because the duration of XPLs are so short. Spending 4 nodes to decrease it by a super small percentage, I feel is not worth it. Because it's a hot build, as usual, you get all the heat gen skills if it's hot, reducing the heat by 10.5%. Combined with heat quirk, that's a 15.5% reduction in heat. Other heat related skills include the 5 nodes of Cool Run for increased 10% heat dissipation, 5 nodes of heat containment to increase the capacity by 15%, the heat capacity. And other skills I decided to get include all the range nodes to increase the range by 15%. Combined with the TCOM Mark 1, the Medium XPLs have an optimal range of 3 to 1, which is honestly very nice. Cooldown, I got not all the nodes. 10.5% reduction in the cooldown, allowing the XPLs lasers to fire just a little bit faster. The problem with XPLs lasers, and I feel the trap of XPLs lasers, is that people like to FaceTime with them. That is not the way you should play them. You should hit and run just like normal pulse lasers, but when the enemy is not paying attention and you have a few seconds to pump DPS out, that's what you do. But still, being a Hunchie, I decided to get with XL. I decided to get full skeletal and full armor hardening, 20% armor bonus and a 35% structure bonus. It may look like a lot, 82 and 2 in the side torso for the right torso, 92 and 3 in the front. The weaponless left torso has 74 and 2, but I tell you honestly, it's being XL and being a Hunchie, it still goes fast. I got XL tracked a few times. What you see later are some of the better games. I did get yeeted, sadly, a few times. Heartbreak, that is, all these nodes of Heartbreak gives me additional deceleration of 24.5%. I found Heartbreak is pretty useful because it allows you to slow down a lot faster and it allows you to turn and run away. As I mentioned, operations, the heat skills, but 3 nodes of hill climb is really useful because I don't jump. And one thing about the Hunchback, this hunch here and the energy in the head, they're all super high mounted, so you only want to expose the top right of your torso. So hopefully you can find a rock and only expose the top right side. So in terms of skills, hill climb is useful because you're gonna be hill camping. 2 nodes for radar deprivation, 19% only. As I always say, always get 1 node for the audio and visual bit in your cockpit when the enemy loses its lock on you. No advanced zoom because it's a short range build. All the cooldown skills, so 6 nodes into the auxiliary tree just to get cooldown, and the second cooldown has a cooldown reduction of 25%. This mech does generate heat really fast, so you gotta be careful and manage your heat well. You don't want to overheat and die sillily. So anyway, that's it. So that's the 7 Medium XPLs laser Hunchback 4P. Not sure whether it's optimal, need to run more tests. This is just a test platform for my Medium XPLs lasers, which I decided to share with you guys. Honestly, I must say, after some getting used to, I am enjoying this. And Medium XPLs lasers are legit. So let me show you some of the better games I had with this, and you decide for yourself. Let's go. And for the first showcase match, I find myself on Canyon Network. Game mode is Domination, so we got a weaker side spawning in Echo 4. So I'm just gonna hit straight into Delta 4 in the circle, where my short range lasers can pump some damage, hopefully to targets around Delta 3, Delta 5 side.
New target acquired.
So some targets in Charlie 4. One thing about the Hunchie, the mounts are really high, so I'm trying to use this rock here and he'll help over it. Minimal damage, outside optimal against that stalker. One Jenna pop starting here. Doesn't realize he's blocking a lot of people. If you look at the minimap. I don't really like low ground, but with this rock formation on my left, I can heal up a bit. So like I said, play X pulses, especially medium X pulses like normal medium pulse lasers. I'm still pretty fresh, so I'm willing to FaceTime the Black Knight a bit for him quite a lot. Hopefully some of his laser burns into the rocks. Managed to pump a bit of damage into the Shadowhawk. I'm gonna fall back. CT took a beating. That's what trading is, trading my armor for damage on the enemy. Just checking my rear, see who's behind me. Team is kinda passive. Banshee not doing much. Each pulse of my weapons, my 7 medium pulses, is 10.5 damage, which is pretty decent.
New target acquired.
I'm trying to position myself in the middle of the team. Mech's behind me. Mech's on my right. So I just have to focus. Charlie Warlord, Charlie 4, right torso. Focus on mechs here.
New target acquired.
Can't be too aggressive because I'm XL. Also, I'm a medium. Jenna goes in for the kill. There must be a quad mech there. Yeah, that direwolf has been trying to hide behind me, blocking my movement. Never do that. Don't walk behind a person and stop. There's the Black Knight. Yep, he is caught. Can I get the kill? Oh no, I found the Shadowhawk. Twisting my torso, presenting my left.
Target destroyed.
Didn't want to overheat too much, so just chain firing 2 groups of my lasers. Yeah, but I get him. Can we converge on Hotel? So Corsair Charlie 5. It's 3-0 and the team is still, look at the map. Echo 4 all the way to Delta 5 side. Left torso is pretty hurt. Like I said, I'm XL, so I'm gonna be extra careful. I like XL builds, forces me to be more mindful about where my positioning is. Targets on my right. High mounted, so I can actually hit this Stone Rhino. Stone Rhino, golf is halved. Blow off his torso, called it out. Friendly Stone Rhino draws aggro, allowing me to pump damage into his left torso. Similarly for the Corsair. This is called managing the aggro. Dudes, you guys actually have to engage rather than stand in the rear. So the Stone Rhino had aggro for a while, allowing me to pump the Corsair with a bit of damage. But it saw me and yeah, it punished me. CT is open now. Direwolf just barging in, taking a risk here, trying to take out this Corsair. Problem with SDPS builds, I'm spreading damage because I'm focusing on movement. Try not to get reared by the enemy. Honk gets that kill. I was pretty lucky. Enemy team was obviously a bit passive. Nobody shot me in the rear. Yeah, 5-2 move in guys, I'm super caught. Yeah, my left torso is now hanging by a thread. Tissue could kill me. So that cost me a lot of armor. 6-2 though, it was worth it. Got 1 kill.
New target acquired.
Now I'm just wondering, should I go left? Push the Wolfhound there, I'm sure he has buddies. Or head right to Charlie 4.
Acquired.
But instead I shoot a UAV. Yep, so that's a problem with X-Pulses. Lots of FaceTime. Pretty good DPS though.
New target acquired.
But like I said, you don't really have to just rush it and FaceTime everything.
New target acquired.
So moving extra carefully now. Really mindful my left torso probably could be killed by a small laser. Walking these corners. Checking for mechs. Yeah, one wolf found. Don't really want to head to that direction. If I head to the left, I'll be exposed in Delta 4 alone. So I decided to fall back, maybe to Charlie 4, where most of my team is.
Target acquired.
7-4. 3 mech advantage. We had a sizable advantage
New
earlier.
target acquired.
But this is a really passive team. Spotted. CT open. Yeah, this is really passive team. Charlie 4. Shoot stuff there.
New target
There are like 3 mechs in
acquired.
Charlie 4 right for the shooting. This is a good opportunity for me. Enemy team is pulling back while the team is aggressive. 8-4. Allows me to stand here, pump
Target
DPS. Move into Delta 4. 9-5 guys. Gearbox gets that kill.
Target acquired.
Not enough alpha damage to secure that kill. So moving this way to keep my left torso against the wall,
Target
so I don't get picked off by some sniper or pop that guy. 9-5, game is more or less won.
Target destroyed. New target
Stalker on the
acquired.
run. Gonna pump Deadshot then with some DPS here.
New target
Wolf
acquired.
out. He hasn't seen me. If he shoots me once, I'm dead.
Critical.
But I get the kill.
Target acquired.
I actually forgot the Warhorn, so there is no Warhorn. I'm
Target
sorry guys.
Destroyed.
And that's it. Glorious victory, 12-5. Surprisingly, I'm still alive. 2 kills. So that's a pretty good match for me, even though I took too much damage. Let's take a look at the damage output for this particular match. 904 damage, 4 KMDDs, 2 kills, not bad. 585 match call. So let's move on to the next match. So from Canyon Network, we move to the 3-infested bowl that is called Emerald Vale. Game mode is skirmish, and to be really honest, Emerald Vale is not the most ideal map for this build, because this is a brawl build and the map is a bowl. So my battle plan is basically just stick with the team, always have a buddy near me to draw aggro, share armor, and just shoot what they shoot. So taking cover behind this hill, let's decide what to do. At this moment, I decided either I support Charlie 4 guys on top,
New target
or hold my
acquired.
position with those around me. Either way, choke points are important in this map, so I'm not gonna walk through, just gonna manage this choke point first. One cicada heading to my left. And on the minimap,
New target
one
acquired.
solitary light diving the 5-6 boys on top. Oh, that's a suicidal move by him. Big mistake. Loses a torso, but he's not Excel.
Strike online.
And he jumped down straight into the Delta 4 guys like us, allowing me to pump him full of lasers,
Target destroyed.
which is also good because I forgot to shut down. And I get that kill. Solo kill.
Target acquired.
And I still forgot my Warhorn by the way. Yeah, let's regroup. Charlie 5.
They're coming up behind us.
Yeah, let's do what we
Here in
can.
Charlie 5.
With this
Target
goddamn
acquired.
team. Yep, team is really spread out legs on the Wolfhound. Delta 5, Charlie 5. It's pretty fed out the team. You can see like the 3 spiders in the other side of the map. So anyway, their lights are pushing into Charlie 5. Lance, let's fight. Longbow is left leg of his Wolfhound is caught. Dual Barney Cicada. I've tried it, it's not bad. Macfish, really good player. He falls back Macfish, but Longbow is trapped here. Legs are caught. One thing about Pulse Mills, they blow off legs really well.
Cicada 1 Echo 6.
Yeah, don't chase, just regroup a bit. Took quite a bit of heat damage.
Agreed, don't chase. He's going back to the team.
In a chase, do it together as a group. Yeah, because team is really spread out right now. The spiders do whatever the spiders are doing. No point spreading out more. Trying to hold this team together.
Foxtrot's kind of alone-ish in the middle there.
So one Banshee holding this
Oh,
corner.
man.
Acquired.
But around the corner is
Yeah,
full of
Foxtrot's
many
alone,
mechs,
I think.
assaults and stuff. Yet again, evaluate. Stop shooting me in the rear, that's fine. Yet again, evaluating the situation. I took a bit of friendly fire.
I see the missiles. I don't know what the boat is.
Correction, there's 4 assault mechs
Yep.
in Echo 4.
Yeah, let's deal with them. Yeah, the enemy has showed their hand, they played their hand. At least 5 mechs here.
Warning.
Doing some damage. Once they shoot, Ice
Cicada.
Lakes Hotel. Yeah, once they shoot, Ice Scoot. Supporting this Banshee.
Enemy UAV over Delta 5.
Not too aggressive.
Acquired.
Slowly peek, do a bit of damage, fall back in.
Left guard critical damage.
Like I said, you don't have to FaceTime. Get 2-3 shots out. Take is pulling back. Take minimal damage. It's definitely more worth it. That's better trading. Teammates decided to fall back to chase the Delta 3 area because the skill shot is late soon.
Almost leg, Charlie. Skill shot. Focus on the legs.
This is when I'm quite glad I have speed.
New target acquired.
Most of the enemies on the left. Skill shot is
I
late.
was like,
I think he'll go down.
Target acquired.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay, he's dead. 4-0.
Coming around into double fire now.
New target.
Enemy is actually throwing legs. Actually, the enemy is throwing the match. Come in, let's go. Their lights came in too early, giving us a 2-0
They're coming
advantage.
in one at one. One at a
Yeah, and
time.
they are moving one by one. So perfect corner for me. This is how you should play this Hunchie.
Target destroyed.
Only the right torso exposed.
Destroyed.
I get that roughneck, XL build. Pull it
Oh,
down
they
a
hit
bit.
a flag.
I actually have 2 groups of chain fire. So if I'm really hot like right now,
Override. Shut
I just fire 2 at a time.
Target Juliet.
Juliet C.
down.
Charlie
Doesn't-
5.
Acquired.
Doesn't do much, but it gets some work.
Right here, I'm behind you.
Acquired.
McFish indicator, it's leg. Going for his legs.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I get it.
New target acquired.
One thing about X-Pulses, like I
Something behind us,
said,
move out.
especially medium X-Pulses in this build,
That might
you can
be
really chop off
Shadowcat.
legs. Oh, one health spawn. Just walking through
fairly
friendly
crashed.
fire. Hey, I stole that
Red
kill.
armor.
XL build, of course.
It's going down the hill. It's going down the hill right
Yeah,
behind you.
I'm gonna shoot in the back.
Yeah, this is when the pulses excel. Oh, I didn't get a kill.
Good job.
This is when it excels. Friendly team being aggressive, aggro being shared, allowing me to pump the enemy full of laser fire. So I don't think I did much damage, to be honest, but a good showcase of how to play this build and how to work with the team to maximize the use of medium X pulses. 589 damage, 2 KMDDs, 5 kills, and a very sweet match score of 516. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this showcase of the medium X pulse lasers post-September buff. Are they a legit weapon system? Well, honestly, I think they are right now, especially on a mech like this, and it is in a good spot. But anyway, till next time guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, stay chill, have fun, and pulse away.